y'all. So we're back and we were sitting with our friend, Mr. Anwar.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? This is awesome.
We met at How Delish, the shop. And since we met, we kind of been...
Family.
Yeah, like, just joined.
No. We were family from the time I called up and said, I need a sandwich. I know, not a sandwich.
Okay.
I need a cake. And she's, okay. I drove up here, and she made me a cake here on the spot.
So we try. We try most times, well, especially now we're a little busier, and we try to be a little more structured. So, we do what we can. So we've known Anwar for a while, and he's been a friend of How Delish. He's actually was the catalyst to shoot our first official commercial.
That was awesome.
Yeah, with the banana pudding cheesecake. So we'll show you some clips of that. I think the biggest part is when people show that they believe in you and what you're doing. And that's what that did for me. Him offering to do that was big because it just showed that he believed in us and he saw something in us. Not necessarily that I didn't see in myself, but it kind of like puts that exclamation point on it,
Well, it's not really believing in you. It's believing in your dream. Because what happens is, like they say, it takes a village to raise a child. This is your child. And we're all trying to help build this child and make it the best child out there so it can go into the future and build itself. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And we've lost that because we don't have anything. All of us being together, we have nothing that is ours. We have How Delish. Look, it even says community. That's what it is. This is our community. This is one of our stores. The next thing we got to do is have a bank. Then after that, have our supermarket. Once we have our supermarket, then we actually have the full strength of a community. We don't have it. There's not too many people that actually believe in each other. We don't care about each other. We hate each other now. And I'm glad I can come over here and I could feel real down and I'd be happy that I'm just here in this place. I'm like, yo, I got family and friends. And yes, there is snappy comebacks all the time. I don't know why they're there.
Listen, no.
There's snappy comebacks all the time. I don't know why they're there, but they are. But you know what? That's where the home aspect comes in. And I mean, like, I've seen this place when it started and where it is like mind-blowing. Like, really, really mind-blowing. I'm like, I want to be like that one day when I grow up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And, she's been making, like, she had a few desserts in there when I first came in. But now she's got, like, so many. It's like, yo, you got to sit here 20 minutes trying to figure out which one you want. And then you're like, well, I don't have enough to get everything right now. So I'll get the first shelf. And then next week I'll get the next shelf. And then we're going to get the bottom shelf. And then we're going to mix and match. And it, to me, is great.
Yeah, I feel like, it's special, especially for vegans. You could go into anywhere and find a bunch of desserts that's not vegan. But to step into a place and you have so many options and it's vegan, I feel like that's like one of the things that set us apart from a lot of places. And we make everything in-house, which like the desserts are made in-house. We don't source anything. Everything is made here, so that's important to me. Also, I know what's in it. I know the quality. I know, it was made by me. So I'm proud of that also.
That is awesome.
Yeah. The way, it's funny because I want to ask you, the other people I had the cards, but what's your favorite dessert?
Oh, wow. All right. It was the Oreo cheesecake.
Triple chocolate Oreo cheesecake.
It was that one. But, okay, we're going to stick with that one. No, oh, wait, no. It's that, you got a German chocolate cheesecake. and then you have the banana pudding cheesecake. Then you have. All right, we'll get back to you on a later date. We got to run some more tests.
You got to get some samples and figure it out.
Yeah, we got. But you got to get the tea.
Oh yeah. So your favorite beverage is the mint lime ginger tea?
Mint lime ginger tea.
It opens you up. It's a good tea.
Yeah,
and actually, I ran across that because we were transitioning from our peach iced tea in the summer, and because we opened in May, so it was warm, and then when it was going into the fall, it was like we have to get rid of the peach iced tea, and customers was losing their mind, like, what? You gonna do what? Like, they did not understand it. It was like, Q, you cannot get rid of that tea. And when I said, I got you, I'm gonna have something. When I brought that out, they was like, oh, nah. So a lot of people that was riding for peach iced tea now are hot, not ice, hot mint lime ginger tea all year round. Like, year round, they drink that. So I'm proud that we were able to replace the peach and not have them riot up in Delish about us getting rid of the peach iced tea. My next question. So what's your favorite food at How Delish?
Okay, we're going to go with the hot pastrami sandwich, but second runner-up is the steak omelet.
That's a hitter, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
steak omelet, second runner-up. Well, because the first sandwich I had was the hot pastrami. Mm-hmm. And I had most of the stuff you had. I have been going down the list. So, there's a few things that, like, the problem is, here's the problem, y'all. And it's a big problem. Every time you come, she got a new thing on the menu. So you be like, yo, I'm trying to catch up, but she keep coming up with something new. So it's like you can't catch up to where you thought you would unless you buy the store. So if you want to buy the store,
he's surprised he's like that.
Contact me at 1-800-WE-SELL-YOU.
Yeah, but I feel like variety is important. Exactly. I like variety. Like, it's certain days I want to eat chocolate, some days I don't. And I feel like every person's like that. You may have your favorite today, and tomorrow you come in and be like, I don't really feel like that. I think I'm going to have some lemon cake or something, and switch it up. So I think that's important, especially when I said there's already limited options places. Then you come in here, and people usually say that paralysis for a customer is bad, but I feel like in a way, and for us, it may be good because it's letting them know what can be available, what is available. And it satisfies so many different people. So you may have somebody in a group you buy in for that doesn't like chocolate or doesn't like pecans, and you can find something. Hopefully you can find something here that they would appreciate. That's one of the good things.
That's funny because my family is a very eclectic family, and everybody has vastly different tastes. Mm-hmm. So one likes this, one likes that, and it's like, okay, we can find something that everybody will like. Mm. And it's crazy about the cheesecake because the cheesecake actually is not like, the typical vegan cheesecake where you're like, oh my God, this is a brick. And you're like, yo, my tooth. Mm-hmm. Oh, gee. But then you come and you go, all right, this is another vegan cheesecake, Let me get my hammer and chisel. And I'm like, no, you go with a fork. And you're like, whoa. And it melts in your mouth. Mm-hmm. So I think, she's not being secret. She's got a secret back there. She's not telling everybody. What's your secret?
Love. It's the love. No, I've spent time like on my recipe, the cheesecake recipe. I actually was friends with a chef. Her name's Hadara, and she was making sunflower cream cheese.
Wow. Shout out Hadara.
Yeah, she was making sunflower cream cheese, and I reached out to her because we did a little venture. So we did a test. She was like, "You think you could make a sunflower seed cheesecake?" And I was like, it was challenging. I was like, you know what? I'm up for it. Let me try it. So I wound up making a cheesecake made from all sunflower seeds.
Okay.
And I took it to her. It didn't look the best because I would have to tweak certain things. It didn't look great, but she loved it, and she was a chef. She loved the sunflower cheesecake. And after we did that, I was looking to stop buying vegan cream cheese. I wanted to actually make my own. Or I went to her to ask her to make it for me. So I went to her, I was like, I really need vegan cream cheese, but I want you to make it for me. She was like, I can't. I was like, what? She was like, I don't have the time, but I'll show you how to make your own vegan cream cheese. Wow. And I went and she showed me how to make vegan cream cheese from scratch. And that's what's now in our cheesecakes. So everything, the only thing we don't do is grow the nuts. That's all we don't do. Yeah, so
shameless plug.
That was actually pretty cool that she took the time to show me. So that's been beneficial for us because we now control our cream cheese production.
Oh, that is awesome. Okay, the recipe for the cream cheese is in the comments.
Yeah, right.
It's one cup of cream, 1 tablespoon of cheese, and you mix it. Cream cheese.
Let me think. So every person that I interviewed prior to you, I'd ask them a question. So I'm gonna think about what to ask you.
Why do I drive up here to see you and How Delish? Well, the name. Did you see the name?
How you gonna come up with your own question?
Oh,
that's bananas.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, let me think what question I asked you. Oh, okay. Because it's usually food related. But I'm trying to think what's good to ask you. Pickles or cucumbers?
They're the same. All it is.
What do you prefer? That's what I want to know. Pickles or cucumbers? It's a one answer, one or the other.
All right. Pickled cucumbers is better.
Bruh. Pickles or cucumbers? Cucumbers are fresh from the ground. They slice them. Pickles are fermented.
No, they're just they're distilled in
yeah,
vinegar.
they I thought they sit in the juices.
Vinegar.
Yeah, but don't they kind of ferment a bit? Oh, okay, yeah. So which taste do you prefer, of the cucumber or the pickle?
I'll say pickles because that little tangy taste is good, but because my great grandmother used to sit at the table and eat cucumbers all the time.
Oh, so you sick of them?
No.
Oh.
No, it's nostalgia.
Oh, okay.
Because she used to be up there and she'll cut a piece and I'm like, what's that you eating? And then she go, here. And it was bland. Then she go, just put a little salt on it. Okay, cool. And it's, sometimes you just want a cucumber.
So did you grow up with like your grandmother having, it was your grandmother you said, right? Great grandmother. Did they have like their own gardens and stuff, or they would purchase it?
She grew everything that she wanted.
So that's even better.
All stuff, most of the stuff she had was in her backyard. It was awesome. And she always told the story how when she was little, she used to pick cotton with her great grandmother and she used to pick cotton with her mother and her grandmother. And she was like, she just told that story and it was awesome. So that was my great grandma. Loved her.
Wow. Yeah, for me, I'm a cucumber girl. Like, I'm gonna go with the cucumber, but I do like half sour pickles. Like, the crunchy ones is not soggy. I actually really like those. Okay. And you know who have half sours? I don't know if you've been to Katz. They're not vegan. I think they had like a vegan day or something. But Katz Deli in the city.
Okay, yeah.
They have half sour pickles. So they usually ask you, like, if you want it. And I always get half sour. When I used to go there, I would get half sour pickles. But other than that, I'll skip the pickles. It's good. Yeah, so we went through your favorite dessert, your favorite food. Oh, so you go ahead and eat your food. Like, I thought you said you was gonna eat your food.
I am.
Go ahead and eat it.
You see the way they force you to eat here? This is like she's almost like my Aunt Harriet. Now check this out. See, my Aunt Harriet was from the South, and you know whenever you go from somebody's house from the South, they, hey baby, you want to eat? No, okay. Here, we're going to just give you this right here, and then you don't worry about it. Here you go, baby, just shake this. And then you go, I don't want to take nothing with me. Here, baby, here's a bag, and you got to take it with you.
But you saw how he slid went in the bag and grabbed exactly what he wanted to eat now, right?
I did not do any of that stuff. You see, she forced it on
So
me.
what you opening up at, what time is it? What you opening up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, huh?
This is what we call a pastrami, egg, and cheese.
That's my favorite breakfast
you want
sandwich.
Some? No? Oh, here you go. I got one.
Yeah, the pastrami, egg, and cheese, my favorite breakfast sandwich. I actually was in the kitchen one day. We were doing bacon, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese only at the time. And I was just like, what about pastrami, egg, and cheese? And everybody in the kitchen looked at me like, yo, bro, you're wildin'. Because like you said, I'm always doing something. And I had it and I was like, that's my favorite breakfast sandwich. So anybody asked me, pastrami, egg, and cheese, my favorite breakfast sandwich. The bacon, egg, and cheese is the most popular. I'm not taking nothing from it, but that pastrami hit different. The little spice, the sweetness is right. That sandwich is right. And yeah, so you have it with the tofu patty, right? The tofu egg patty. Well, she ain't even asked. But yeah, the tofu egg patty is one of my favorites too. The chickpea egg patty, I like it. It's a little thicker. It's not as eggy texture, but it's a good option for people that don't want to have the soy. But I don't mind it. So in a breakfast sandwich, I'm like, I don't have them like every day, but if I'm gonna have a breakfast sandwich, I like that. But you did say the steak and cheese omelet is your favorite too, and that has a chickpea egg. So that's another way we use the chickpea egg here too.
Oh yeah, you gotta have that but you gotta come here early for it, because if you come here like I did after 2, you're not getting it.
So Anwar, let me tell you something. Anwar is the type of person that has an issue showing up during our open hours. Yeah. So there's been many occasions where he's picking up way after we close, and we just oblige, you know? No, not the way he patting his mouth. The full chew is the full chew for me.
The door was open.
Most of the time it's locked. He bangs on it.
The door was open. If the door is open, the store is open.
And we answered the phone.
They answered the phone. If you're closed, you do not answer the phone.
Oh man, yeah, but we have a hard time saying no. It's fine. We got you.
Well, I do drive a distance to come here, and you know, when you come here and you talk to her, and she's such a bubbly person, and then my bro be up there talking, yo, so you know, yeah, he my brother. Okay, my younger brother, but same thing.
Yeah, we got you. So yeah, it's been a good ride. It's been decent. It's been great, you know, building with the community, meeting people like Anwar, and adding them to our family. So it's been great. So anything you want to? What's your favorite? Well, I don't know if you shared it already, but your favorite memory, was it when you called for your cake?
Family Day.
I was just talking about Family Day too. Yeah, it's Family Day.
Family Day was awesome. The restaurant was closed. We had entertainment. There was games. There was music.
Food.
There was food.
And we didn't
drinks.
bend. We didn't bend. We brought other people in to feed people.
And there was ice cream. Mm-hmm. I think it was ice cream or
ice
ices.
pops. Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
It was a big outing for everybody. Mm-hmm. And people came and enjoyed themselves. And that was a beautiful thing because we all got together, and it wasn't just How Delish making money out there. Actually, How Delish was spending money, and everybody else was making money. So they gave back to the community in a big way. And would you believe that the township shut it down? Watch yourself out.
Yeah. And they won't actually, not to crap on them, but they haven't allowed us, they created a new system and they haven't allowed us to use any field, not even that field, just that field, but we applied for another field, and it's just the questions and the red tape is just like they don't want us to get it for some reason. And we're not doing anything crazy. Like it's free admission event for the kids in the community. And it just seems like, why would you challenge that?
One, you are doing something crazy. You're trying to bring people together in love. Now, I know people say, that's not crazy. It is crazy when the stereotype is we hate each other. The stereotype is let's sell drugs. Now, she is selling drugs because the food is very addictive. So
Yo, I can't.
So,
oh my gosh. I bet you there's how many people gonna agree with him? Because they be like, bro, it's something in this food.
exactly, it's addictive. You come here once, she got the magic cake. If you eat once, you're gonna come eat twice. I'm sorry, it's like, hey, I don't know. It's like, you just mind blowing. So it's addictive. So yeah, she got those bundles, yo. She got cakes, yo. She out there, yo. She flipping pies, yo. You think you got bread? She be flipping pies.
Oh, man, that's too funny. Yeah, but I just love what I do. I love creating, and I feel like just being creative, it gives me some energy that can't be matched. So if I could keep creating and doing what I do, that's a blessing. Yeah.
And like they say, hate to get religious on you people, but God said be fruitful and multiply. And everybody thinks that be fruitful and multiply just means to have kids. No. Be fruitful and multiply means to multiply and be fruitful. That means to share, to give back. So for her to have an abundant life, she has to give an abundance to receive an abundance. And if you don't do that, you will be one of those people who live in scarcity and fear. Fear and scarcity will always be a setback to people. But if you live an abundant lifestyle, you will have abundance. Because what you put out to the universe comes back.
Absolutely.
Sometimes double-fold, triple.
Absolutely.
All right?
I totally agree with you. So it's great chatting with you.
Okay, now shameless plug.
All right, y'all. Peace. Bye.
I am Jim.